Ms. Nguyen, are you declaring victory?
We have a brief statement to read, and then we'll be happy to answer questions.
I'm deeply humbled and honored to stand here before you today as a supervisor-elect in the 1st District. The election has now concluded, and the Board of Supervisors no longer has a vacancy. And Orange County is ready to move forward to tend to the main challenges facing our county. I especially want to thank the Registrar of Voters, Neil Kelly, and his staff for their professionalism and dedication throughout the entire recount process. I also want to thank my recount team, headed by Attorney Phil Greer, Andrew Doe, Jimmy Camp, and all the volunteers, including my family members, Jimmy Gahn, my brother-in-law, that have dedicated their time to help at the Register of Voters all week. I want to recognize Nguyen, Carlos Bustamante, and Tom Umbert, and all the other candidates who have stepped forward to offer their service to the people of Orange County. I look forward to working with them, Tom, Carlos, and all the leaders in resolving the issues facing the 1st District and, of course, Orange County. I look forward to working immediately with the Chairman, Chris Norby, Supervisors Pat Bates, Bill Campbell, John Morlock, for a better future of Orange County and for all of its people. Thank you.
Are you concerned there will be a challenge and that you will not be sworn in?
Yeah. We are.
Can you step to the microphone, please?
We are unaware of what's going to happen tomorrow. We are going to be there. Mr. Nguyen will be ready to be sworn in, and we're hoping that the supervisors will take the lead from Registrar Kelly and accept the certification and swear Janet in.
And what does it say to you that this election was as close as it was between the two of you?
Every vote matters.
And does it say anything as far as where your constituency and their allegiance?
Well, it's very humbling, and it's truly an honor for me that the people of the 1st District have chosen me to be their next supervisor. And it really, truly comes down to that democracy is what really matters in this district, and they have spoken, and that every vote matters, and we needed to wait until every vote has been counted and go through the whole entire recount process.
Is it true you're ahead by 7? Is that true? Just 7 votes?
Yes.
Just 7 votes, and you think there's a mandate for you to be in office?
Yes. We've done the recount, and it's completed. We've gone through the whole process.
So did you paid for one recount, is that right? And then
Yes.
who paid for the other one?
I don't know. I'm only concerned with my own recount team, and they're standing next to me.
Could you guys explain why you just decided to go for the straight electronic versus recounting the paper trail? Because that's going to be one of the arguments on the other side for, contesting.
Pursuant to the code, we have the option of choosing which method to recount the electronic ballots. And based upon a review of the count up to that time, based upon our belief in the validity of the system and the quality of the recount being done by Registrar Kelly, we felt this was the quickest and most efficient manner in which to get those results. And those results verified the election night results. There were no changes in those electronic votes. So we're very happy and very confident that the system works.
So do you feel you can truly relax now and celebrate, or do you anticipate a court challenge, another recount?
The 1st District has not had a supervisor for months. I am ready and able to lead and to work really hard to try to catch up in the last 3 months that we have had a vacancy in this district.
Janet, can you speak to the fact that you're the first Vietnamese American that's been seated on the Orange County Board of Supervisors, and then also to the fact that you're the youngest, and from what I understand, the first woman in this district as well?
Yes, it's an honor that after all we've gone through, a great campaign team, great supporters and volunteers and the voters. It's going to be an honor for me to serve as a supervisor and the first woman elected in the 1st District, the youngest elected to the Board of Supervisor, the first Asian American elected official to the Board of Supervisor, and and so forth. It's always an honor because without the team and the support and the voters, I would not be able to stand here in front of you.
Do you expect to get seated tomorrow when the board meets?
Yes.
I heard that.
Have you spoken to any of the members of the Board of Supervisors?
I haven't.
Has anybody in your campaign spoken to the board?
We've had conversations with the board, yes.
Can you tell me what you think put you over the edge? Was there some sort of strategy, what sort of votes you were after, or what sort of votes, even for instance in the Trump campaign getting thrown out? Can you talk a little bit about that?
We were not looking to throw out votes, we were just looking for an accurate count. And the accurate count came out to be 7 votes for Janet. So there was no real strategy other than to simply count every vote and make sure that every vote counted.
What happens if the legal challenge goes ahead and is successful? Then you would potentially be out the supervisor's job and your Garden Grove council job, am I right?
That's pretty speculative at this time.
Did you want to let the councilwoman, supervisor-elect, answer that, Phil?
I would agree with Phil.
Do you have a staff picked out ready to go if you get sworn in tomorrow?
We will. That would be our next step in the process. I mentioned that I'm able and ready, and we will look through the whole application process and everything. So we'll let you know.
Have you been sweating? I mean, what have you been doing the past 5 years anyway? Days, I should say.
5 days.
Yeah.
Just letting my recount team do the best, making sure that I have food there for them, and just trying to relax and trying to do a lot of things that with the city council as well, and just being with family.
Not chewing your fingernails, no.
Well, no.
What about the claims of voter fraud that you guys mentioned at your press conference a couple weeks ago? Are you going to move forward on any of that, or what's up with that?
We're still looking into that and haven't made a decision yet. Some information has been turned over to the district attorney, and other than that, we have no comment at this time.
Can you tell me how many claims of it that you've turned over to the district attorney?
We haven't turned over any officially. I think 3 have been turned over by individual citizens.
Is the hotline still up and running?
Yes. I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
Sir, spell your name, please.
Greer, G-R-E-E-R. G-R-E-E-R.
And your title?
First name's Phil.
Your title?
Attorney.
Janet, we were having some technical problems, and I hate to be redundant, but are we good, Lori? You were saying that this, as far as you're concerned, is fait accompli. You are assuming you will be the supervisor. Yes. Yes. Tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling at this moment.
Overwhelmed and excited and extremely honored.
And again, the issue of the 7 votes, does that say anything?
It's a lucky 7. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Jeanette,